the more political posts and the more political discussions, the higher irritability in your everyday life. And I think we've seen that, right? And I think we've seen people get really heated when they talk about these things. And probably that's why they're, addicted to that dopamine rush from that, getting that jolt of, you know,
Hmm.
that feeling.
Wow. What we should do too, and I've looked at this, Melissa, is let's for the next thing, and there we can all easily Google it, but I think it'd be important and interesting to talk about different ways to get your dopamine rush,
Yeah.
because obviously alcohol is one of them. But what you said, which I didn't actually ask about on the previous clips that we did, but it was so interesting that you said that part of the dopamine rush when you're drinking is just the idea of it. So it's not even the alcohol, which I think is because it was fun to have our dry secco.
Yeah.
It was good enough.
Well, they show that with like drug users and stuff like that. Already the paraphernalia associated with it will start to give them the feelings of the rush. Same thing with food addicts, or ordering Uber Eats, getting the excitement, thinking about it already is giving you a boost. And, there's a great book called Dopamine Nation. I forget
Oh,
the author. I listened to a podcast with her. She's amazing. And it talks about we're so addicted. I mean, dopamine, we used to have to work hard for dopamine. In other words, that
mhm.
reward feeling. We used to have to go, you wanted to eat, you're hungry, you had to go out and hunt and catch it and get it and prepare it in order to get it. Now it's like a click away with Uber Eats. We used to
Mhm.
work hard for these feelings, and now it's just so much easier, and you can get dopamine in different ways. So, and it's like, what's your drug of choice? For some people, it's food, right? And we have
Right.
obesity epidemic because they get addicted to these processed foods. For some people, it's alcohol. For some people, it's actual hard drugs. For some people, it's gambling. For some people, it's investing on, or not even investing, but
Yeah.
it's stock trading.
Yeah.
For some people, it's sex. There's different ways to get it, and there's ways to get it, and then there's the good ways to get. Exercise is also huge, and that's where you get the runner's high. People that get addicted to working out.
Yeah, they really are addicted, aren't they?
Yeah, skiing. Don't you notice it too? After you have a good day on the hills and you're skiing, you have that rush, you feel good. So there's
Yeah.
ways to get dopamine. But
But back to your point on the social media, I'm surprised that people get dopamine from
yeah,
that.
and from likes. So
Yes, from lights.
when you post a video and you're like, wow, look how many views I got, look how many likes I got, it gives you a rush. It gives you that quick hit of dopamine. And then you want to do it again, and you want to do it again.
Interesting.
Seeking it, and you're seeking it out, or just getting the socialization and the engagement from someone, you know.
Right.
And people,
But this study, so it increased irritability. I'm surprised that that was the metric that they wanted to look at.
well, I think it increases a lot. Social media use is like, I mean, it's a huge problem. Like in
Yeah.
teenagers and adults and everybody, we're all just like glued to we're glued to it. We're all hooked on
Mhm.
it. It's how we get
Yeah.
our entertainment. It's how we communicate with friends.
Right.
It's how
Hmm.
it's the new way to get information. We get
Yeah.
information that way. Like we're just very much, it's a part of our lives. So we need to figure out how to uh, balance it
Hmm.
or not, or this AI is going to accelerate even further and we're just going to become human bots.